Thank God that was then.
I used to be really embarrassed.
There was a real powerlessness that I felt.
It was very scary.
That really overwhelmed me, and I didn't know what was going to happen.
I felt massively overwhelmed at the start of my epilepsy journey. So when I was being diagnosed, I was having seizures most weeks and I wasn't on meds yet, so it wasn't controlled. And that was a really overwhelming time.
I'm a university student, so there are a lot of overwhelming factors and things going on in my life. And when you have epilepsy into the mix as well, it just makes everything on top of that so much more difficult.
I have previously felt overwhelmed when I've had lots of deadlines, maybe for university, or if I've had a really busy day at work.
My life and my world was changing so much that everything was new and everything was different, and I was still getting used to it, and I think it took a while to get used to it.
I knew that I wasn't going to be able to drive. That was really overwhelming, because I feel like being able to drive is seen as something that everyone does, and it's like the next stage in your life as you're growing up.
Epilepsy brings with it memory problems. When you've got memory problems, you have to spend slightly longer going over lectures, going over seminars.
Whenever I'm feeling overwhelmed, I listen to music, and that just instantly focuses me on something, and then I'm away from everything going on around me that's overwhelming.
One of the things I really, really like to do is to plan ahead. I think that calms my brain a little bit, calms my mind.
Keeping a diary and making lists of what you need to do, being really organised. If there are any university students listening to this, talk to your personal tutor, talk to members of staff. There's probably a disabled student service at your university. And there's also the Disabled Students Allowance, the DSA, which you can contact them, and they're really good for supporting you. And they're the sort of coping mechanisms I've had for dealing with that feeling of being overwhelmed.